Hello YouTube, my name is Shivo and welcome to a new video. Today we will be comparing Cyberpunk 2077 to the Deus Ex series. Many people are seeing Cyberpunk 2077 as a successor for the Deus Ex series, with the game focused on the cyberpunk genre, cybernetic augmentations, RPG elements and the amount of choice on how to play this game. I will discuss the similarities and differences between these games. Let's dive into it. The original Deus Ex game was released in the year 2000. The game has been praised for its use of RPG elements, strong story, cybernetic enhancements, and especially the amount of choice available in the game. Especially today, it is still amazing how you are able to approach this game, and starting with the first level, you have absolutely no linear way of playing this game. The first mission starts off with infiltrating the Liberty Statue building, and coming here is totally up to the player. You can bust through the front door, which is heavily guarded, sneak around the backside door, or hack all of the turrets. The possibilities are huge. The series has been rebooted in 2011 with the title Deus Ex Human Revolution, with the last title released in 2016, Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Starting off with the similarities between these games. The team Cyberpunk is the same team that is present in Deus Ex. It's a dark world with all people being augmented. You will notice that the thugs in the game have a lot of similarities with the thugs from the original Deus Ex series. This branches off in the next point, which are the cybernetic enhancements. In the original Deus Ex game, you had the option to augment your body with cybernetic augmentations. Upgrades include being able to see through walls, the ability to cloak yourself, ability to walk around without making noises, and increasing your strength to lift boxes. In Cyberpunk 2077, you have the same option to augment your body. These upgrades include the ability to use blades from your arms, ability to jump higher or use double jumps, and the ability to slow time when aiming or when you are spotted. The screen where you need to install your cybernetic enhancements is a reference to the old Deus Ex screen to install cybernetic augmentations. Especially from the view of RPG elements, this game seems very much like the original Deus Ex. In the original Deus Ex game, you start out with terrible stats, where you cannot even shoot straight because of the low points you are starting out with on accuracy, etc. In the prequels of Deus Ex, these elements were actually removed from the game. You can already shoot with normal accuracy starting off in the game. In Cyberpunk 2077, however, you notice that this game is stat-based from the start, starting off with a terrible character as well. In the beginning of the game, you're not even able to kill enemies by landing headshots because your stats are so low. By playing the game and performing all type of activities, you earn points that enhances these levels and give you stat boosts. From this perspective, Cyberpunk 2077 is very similar to the original Deus Ex series. If you are talking approach on how to play this game, that is another similarity to Deus Ex. You're able to play this game in a stealthy approach. You can play very aggressive, or you can even finish quests without actually killing or fighting someone. There are levels that are giving me the feel that you have a lot of choices available, where you can sneak into a building by either the front door, the back door that's unprotected, with the delivery van that's passing through every 5 minutes, or through tunnels. In general, the story has the same undertone as Deus Ex. The original Deus Ex was emphasizing the Illuminati, where all major decisions were made by a single group of the most wealthy people, the top 1%. This theme is present in Cyberpunk as well, dubbing these as corpos, with especially Johnny Silverhand opposing the corpos and trying to bring them down. Let's talk about the differences between the Deus Ex series and Cyberpunk 2077. One major difference is the crafting mechanics, which are transferred from the Witcher series. Cyberpunk 2077 has an emphasis on looting materials to craft weapons or upgrades. Another difference is that you are able to customize the appearance of your character and you are able to dress up your character. The type of clothes you wear does not only affect the appearance of your character, but also the stats of the character. In the similarities we were discussing choices. In some missions you are able to fully choose how you are approaching towards your goal with endless amount of options. The most missions and quests, however, feel very linear, where you need to follow checkpoints or points that are marked on your minimap or HUD.
Oh my god, Daddy!
What a shame.
Cyberpunk 2077 is very strong in being immersive. The cutscenes are really engaging and bring a very strong sense of immersion and awesomeness. Not only is Cyberpunk 2077 doing a good job in the cutscenes, but also in the immersion of side quests. CD Projekt Red really excels in creating side quests that are truly engaging and feel fleshed out as a main story quest, where each person involved gets full dialogue or an animated cutscene. For example, for certain side quests, you get a full cutscene of people transporting you in a car and explaining the whole story of this side quest in an engaging way. These are very different compared to side quests where you just need to bring a single item or collect a single item for a person. Please leave a comment if you agree with this level of immersion and let me know if Cyberpunk 2077 is doing a good job on this perspective. The open world versus a small hub world. The Deus Ex series is focused on creating small hub worlds with a lot of attention for detail instead of a huge open world. In my opinion, the small hub world really gives a level of detail and makes you feel like the world is truly alive, compared to a generic, large open world as in Cyberpunk 2077. This is a huge difference and allows for the vehicles to be present in the game. This level of skill can give the feeling that the world can be dead. Regarding stealth mechanics, the game is on par with the original Deus Ex series, but it seems implemented better in the prequels of Deus Ex. In the prequels you are able to sneak with better mechanics, moving from position to position. You have the ability to cloak and you are able to take out your enemies with beautiful animations. The stealth mechanics are not working that well in Cyberpunk 2077. This could be related to the bugs that are currently present in the game. I noticed that some enemies are alerted when you're killing enemies with silenced guns, for example. Overall, I like this game very much, and it seems to me like the successor to Deus Ex Mankind Divided that we never got. It seems to me like a Deus Ex game on rails, because the amount of choice can be limited. Being on rails, however, I can add that the game is very immersive and give a level of cinematic experience that was missing in these other games. I absolutely love the way that quests and side quests are built and bringing all of the people alive with stories that matter. I hope that the release of Cyberpunk 2077 stirs up the demand for a new Deus Ex game. But for the time being, Cyberpunk 2077 is seen to me as a title that is closer to the original series than the prequels. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching. Bye.